He's checked in for Johnson. Ken Bazemore comes in for Thompson. And it's Joseph in for Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Smith with a wide open look. And that's a foul called on Andre Bloch. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
And Joseph to Bazemore. He feeds it to McLemore. Pulls up on the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim. And McLemore, an excellent shooter in one season that he had at Kansas.
And you combine that with his athleticism, Kevin, and he's got tremendous upside. That's why he was so highly regarded as a prospect.
On offense here are the Pelicans. They're on a 20-6 run. And Joseph kicks to McLemore. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. 11 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Wizards trailed by 8. Pass to Wall. Pass to Bloch. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Bazemore. He's got 8. And Joseph kicks to Davis. Tries from 10. No good. Now Washington takes it the other way. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's George finishing it off.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
8 feet away. McLemore, no good.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
On the wing, George. Headed by Stoudemire. And it's Smith penetrating. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Stoudemire's got 7 rebounds in the game. Davis, the pass to Bazemore. Back to Davis. Bloch pulls it in. Bloch has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wall dishes to George. Back to Wall. It's stolen by Stoudemire. 1:52 left to play here in the third. There's McLemore. Up and in on the way. McLemore's got 8.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And George kicks to Wall. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's now 17 points for John Wall.
You know, coming into the playoffs, a lot of people dismissed the Wizards because they were playing a more seasoned team during the playoffs. But the Wizards, actually, as you look at their roster, they had a number of players that were playoff tested.
Feeds it to George. And that one's good. George has got 6 in the quarter.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
And Joseph to Bazemore. Shoots from 8. Bloch pulls it in.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, after being amnestied by the Washington Wizards, Andre Bloch resurrected his career with the Brooklyn Nets, an overlooked most improved player candidate 2 seasons ago. I thought Blatch really solidified his games last year.
Hood's checked in for Ben McLemore. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Plumlee, he's checked in for Blatch. Humphreys comes in for Gordon. Martin's checked in for George. And Moore subbed in for John Wall. And for Blatch, the key to his turnaround, really committing to playing in the paint.
And that's good to see, Kevin. In the past, he'd float around and settle for long twos, but by staying inside, he's improved his rebounding and his efficiency.
Good. It's it to Bazemore. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Davis. Washington with the rebound. Humphreys has got his third rebound tonight.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
That's a 2 from Smith. Wizards trailed by 3. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Martin. Ejuan Moore's out there with J.R. Smith. Then it's Chris Humphreys. And it's Plumlee in at the 5.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Moore with the bucket.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Burke to Bazemore. To the right side. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Well, they're in great position here, and it's thanks in large part to their three-point shooting.
You called that right. They are lighting it up from behind the arc this half.
That misses off the backboard. Now Burke. Right wing. Hood, the pass to Stoudemire. Good. And it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
Martin with the bucket.
A little lucky, frankly, but they did get it to go.
Pelicans leading by 3. Burke kicks to Parsons. Parsons, right side. The pass to Hood. To the left wing. Bazemore dishes to Stoudemire. Moore outside. The feed to Smith. Smith left side. Here's Moore. Oh, that's offensive interference.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
Amir Johnson's checked in for the Pelicans. Klay Thompson comes in for Kent Bazemore. Moore passes to Smith. And stolen by Parsons. Here's Burke. Washington with the rebound. Smith's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside, Martin. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Shot clock at 6. Parsons attacking. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Washington calls timeout.
Chandler Parsons, until recently, had been one of the league's great bargains on his second-round contract. He found a way to supplement his earnings, though. He did some modeling for a designer clothing company. Caught some locker room grief for it, but hey, it's good work if you can get it, and I'm sure those checks kept him from being too offended by the locker room banner.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Andre Bloch, he's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Gordon comes in for Chris Humphries. Paul George, he's checked in for Martin. And John Wall subbed in for J.R. Smith. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
You guys were talking about Parsons' appearance. He cut his hair off last season as a show of solidarity with a 10-year-old he'd met who was battling cancer. What a generous gesture, a great gesture, Steve, on his part.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, the two had formed a bond and both drew inspiration from each other. You love to see it, and Parsons showing not only that he's an effective player on the court, but definitely an inspiration in his community as well. He's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off. You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Stoudemire kicks to Burke. Thompson left side. No good with the wing jumper. Wizards trail by 7. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Some of his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Parsons. No luck. And it's Washington the other way.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Wall dishes to George. Shot to end this cold run. And Johnson sends it back. Thompson again. It's Moore. Right at the free throw line. Thompson with the bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Here's Wall. And the shot falls short this time.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Burke, the pass to Parsons. On the wing, Thompson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Washington's turnaround last year was in part how they played on the road.
Yeah, they went from being a joke on the road, a non-factor really in 2013, to one of the better road teams in 2014. As a matter of fact, in the playoffs, they blitzed the Bulls on the road in that first-round series.
Good point. Washington making some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for Bloch, and Smith subbed in for Moore. Wizards trailed by 9. In the corner, George with it. Looking to get back out. Oh!
Look out below! Wow!
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
New Orleans leading by 7. Burke kicks to Thompson. The dish to Burke. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Thompson passes to Burke. Just 5 on the clock. And Parsons kicks to Burke. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Kicks it out to Parsons. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.